Hey everybody, so I want to come on and do Tara's 2-month update. She was 8 weeks on Thursday, which was yesterday, and she'll be 1 month on Monday, which is the 9th. So I want to get this done since I have a moment and she's content. We had her doctor's appointment today and she got some shots, which she didn't like at all, so I'll talk about her doctor's appointment in a minute. And she's a happy girl right now because we just had a bath. Her hair's all fluffy. She loves her baths. So doctor's appointment, she weighed in at exactly 12 pounds even, which is almost right on spot on track for about an ounce, maybe an ounce and a half a day weight gain. So the doctor was really happy with that. She measured at 23 inches and a quarter long. But I really think that nurse lady that measures her doesn't know what the hell she's doing, because I measured her at home with my cloth measuring tape and she was 24 inches and a quarter. So I think she just doesn't do it correctly or something. I'm not quite sure, but whatever. She says she's healthy, and I think her head circumference was 15 3/4 around. So she was all good there. Oh, you're making noises for everyone? You guys say hi? Yeah, you guys say hi? But yeah, doctor was really happy. But we did go and one of the main things we wanted to talk to her about was her belly button. Because for the longest time I thought that it just wasn't falling off. It wasn't healing properly. I've been putting alcohol on it and everything, and it wasn't drying it out. Nothing was happening. And we've been doing, baths like every 4 days because I didn't want to keep getting it wet if that was gonna, keep it from healing. Your hands taste good, don't they? Your hands taste good, yeah. But it turns out it's not her belly button at all. It's not her umbilical cord at all, excuse me. It turns out it's an overgrowth of membranes. Basically, her belly button overhealed itself, so it's almost like a mole kind of. So they put some silver nitrate on her belly button, which is black, and it makes it kind of dry out, and her belly button's all stained and gross right now. And she said that's going to help it to heal quicker, and we actually have to go back in 2 weeks to have it checked. It doesn't cause her any pain or anything like that, but yeah. And I actually just, when I was taking her clothes off to give her a bath, noticed that the silver nitrate had popped almost like a pimple kind of. The skin was all dead and saggy around it. I'll put some pictures in of what I saw at the end of this video so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, it kind of just fell off. There's still a small little nub there of what was there before, and I think that next time we go in 2 weeks, she'll probably put some more silver nitrate on it, and then I think that'll probably be the last time we have to deal with it. But that's good that I know it's not her belly button, and the doctor said I can go ahead and give her baths every day on a regular basis if I wanted to, which I think I'll probably just stick to every other day because, to keep the oils on her skin is a good thing. I don't want to dry her skin out. But yeah, that's pretty much the doctor's appointment. We don't go back again until her 4-month checkup is the next time she will have a full, full look over, and she'll have more shots then. She did not like her shots at all today. Poor baby girl had to get 2 in her right leg and 1 in her left leg, and then 1 dose of an oral, I think it's for I forget what virus it was for. But yeah, she screamed for quite a bit, and she had some big crocodile tears, but we had a bottle ready for her, so as soon as she was done, we put the bottle in her mouth, and she was happy girl after that. She has a little bit of a fever right now, but not much. I gave her Tylenol at about 6 o'clock, and then I just gave her a little bit more not that long ago, so hopefully that'll help her with her fever, and she is just loving on her hands right now. She's digging them. But next thing I will talk about as far as baby goes is she's a great eater. You're a good eater, huh? She is about 3 to 4 ounces every 2 to 2.5 hours. Except for at night, she goes a good 5-6 hour stretches most times, sometimes even longer. And I'll touch on, that when I talk about her sleeping habits. But yeah, she's a really, really good eater. We're using Enfamil Gentle Ease formula, and that seems to really go well with her, with her tummy. She doesn't have a lot of gas issues or anything like that. We have about 6 to 7 pee diapers a day, and anywhere from 1 to 3 poopy diapers a day. And that's perfect as far as the doctor is concerned. As long as she's peeing, that's the only thing they really care about. Poop's not ever been an issue. That's all for eating. And as far as sleeping goes, I'm so lucky that she sleeps so good. On the worst night, she sleeps 4-hour blocks. She goes down around 10 and is up around 2, and then down again for another 4 hours, and then up around 6. But on a really good night, which was last night, is she went down at about 10:30 and slept till 2 and kind of just stirred. She didn't really wake up fussing or anything. And I just picked her up and put her in bed with me, and she slept until 7 o'clock in the morning, which was really, really great. What else? Napped, as far as naps go, she will wake up like around 7-ish or so and go back down for a morning nap around 8 or 8:30 and sleep for 45 minutes or so. And then she has a good, 2 hours where she's awake and playing and in her swing or whatnot. And then she'll go back down for another, usually an hour, hour and a half. And she does that a couple times a day. Sometimes she'll take a 2-hour nap, which happened the other day, but that's, pretty rare. It doesn't happen all the time. But yeah, she's a really great sleeper. We're really lucky. Couldn't ask for a better baby as far as that goes. What else? Diapering. We are 95% cloth diapering. We still use the disposables just because we do have so many, and it's easier for Tim to put them on. Sometimes, he struggles with some of my cloth diapers because they're snaps. So, but he does do pretty good with my the one-size diapers that are Velcro. So, we're working on getting into full-on cloth diapering. But for now, a few disposables here and there is not gonna hurt her. But yeah, we're really enjoying the cloth diapering. She's really starting to fit into the one size. What are you doing, silly? She's really starting to fit into the one size really well. Pretty much all of her newborn diapers are too small for her, and the ones that aren't, which were the little Joeys, don't hold her pee. She pretty much, she'll go once, and if I don't change it right away, if I, spend more than an hour, she'll leak right through it. So I pretty much just put all the newborn diapers away, and we're just going to move into the one size, and she's fitting into them really well. What else? I think that's pretty much it as far as diapers go. Check my notes here. I have some other stuff. As far as her milestones is going, she is right on track. She's really starting to laugh and giggle, and she's trying to talk to us. It's really, really cute. She loves laying on her changing table. I don't know if it's the light in there or what. I'm not really sure, but as soon as we lay her on the changing table, she is all smiles, and she just talks and giggles and kicks. I think it's maybe the sunlight that comes in the room so she could see me better. I'm not really sure, but she really, really loves it. She's holding her head up like a champ. I put her up over my shoulder, and she just looks around. She's still, a little bit unstable, but for the most part, she's really, really, really good with holding her head up. So that's really awesome. I'm getting closer to being able to kind of hold her on my hip more than just putting her up over my shoulder. So that's going to be nice when I can do that, because it's just easier for me to get things done. It gives me more of a free hand. As far as eye-hand coordination, she's really starting to discover her hands more. The other night we were sitting here watching TV and she was just focusing on getting her hands in her mouth. And as you can see, she has figured it out. But it's so cute. She was just concentrating so hard to get her hands in her mouth, you know, when she wanted him in her mouth and not just by accident. So that was really awesome. And when we play with her toys, she really, you know, follows the toys with her eyes, and she follows me with her eyes and her dad with her eyes. She really is good good with that. Huh, baby? Huh? Yeah. See, I see everything, huh? I see everything. Yeah. Hi, Pumpkin. Her eyes are still blue, which I'm really excited about. Looks like they're going to stay blue, I hope, but depends on who you talk to. Some people say that, you know, by 3 months they're going to, you know, be the color that they're going to stay forever. But some people say that it could, you know, they could change just randomly at a year old. So I'm hoping that they stay blue. They're really crystal clear in the center. I mean, you can't tell with the lighting right now, but yeah, in the daylight when the sun really shines on them, they're really crystal clear in the center, and there's just a real thin dark line in the, you know, around the outside that's pretty much, you know, it's going away more and more. Oh, yeah. She has so much hair and it's so fluffy right now. It's so funny. Everybody that sees her is like, wow, she has so much hair. I can't believe it. She was born with all of it, and they're just pretty shocked by it. Oh, you're going to fuss now? Oh, you're going to fuss now? You want your binky? Yeah, you want your binky? I think it's almost time to eat, huh? And then it's going to be bedtime. You want to make her a bottle, babe? Tim's sitting right here playing on his phone. He's going to make her a bottle, yeah. What else do I need to talk about? When she's on her stomach doing tummy time, she loves tummy time. She never really fusses when it comes to that, and she actually gets her knees up underneath her. So I think she's going to be crawling before not too long. You know, she's going to be up and moving. She really wants to go, and she wants to, like, I don't know. She just wants to move around, and when we lay her down flat, she gets really angry. She wants to sit up, and she wants to be able to move her arms and her legs, and I think she's going to be running before she's walking, I swear. We touched on baths, but she really loves her baths. As soon as we put her in the water, she just is all smiles, kicks, and splashes, and she's actually, the tub that we have it's a pink spa tub. They sell it at Babies R Us. I'm sure most of you have seen it, but it has like jets and stuff. She really likes the jets, and it has a little shower attachment. But she's actually, from head to toe, she's reaching the end of it, and she's kicking the plastic thing at the end. So not before too long, she's going to need to sit up and take a bath. So, but yeah, up until tonight, you know, she was getting a bath every 3 or 4 days, but now I think, you know, I'm going to give her a bath every other day. Let's see. All around, she's just a really, really good baby. She doesn't cry hardly at all. When she has her fussy moments, there's usually a reason for it. You know, she's either has a wet diaper, or you know, she's hungry or tired, or she really hates when her hands get cold. She gets really fussy, and if I, you know, wrap her in a blanket and kind of hold her hands down against her chest and until they get warm, it calms her down right away. She loves her binkies. We have a zillion of them all over the house, but she doesn't, you know, need them to go to sleep or anything. She doesn't fuss, and you know, until we give her one or anything. It's not like an addiction yet. And once she starts really cutting teeth, we're probably just going to take them away altogether. That way we don't have to worry about it ruining her teeth as they come in. And as far as teeth are concerned, I swear she is starting to teeth. Some people say it's just that she's discovering her hands. Oh, did you gag yourself? Goodness. Jeez. You gag yourself? Oh. But yeah, I swear she's starting to teeth. It's not just, the fact that she puts her hands in her mouth and there's more slobber. We get her little teething ring out, which I actually have one right here. We have a bunch of these little things in pink and in other colors. And when we put that in her mouth, she just gnaws on it. And when we put her fingers in her mouth, it's not just for fun. She really puts her gums down and really gnaws on everything we put in her mouth. So I think she's starting to teeth. Her dad cut teeth at 3 months, his mom said. So I think that's very possible that she could be doing the same thing. So I guess we'll just wait and see. Some people say, they could teeth for months and months before, they actually cut any teeth. So that's going to be fun. What else? I think that's pretty much it as far as she goes. I talk a little bit about myself. I never really did a postpartum update or anything like that after she was born. But I'm feeling, pretty much 100% back to normal. My C-section is, completely healed up. I'm still really numb down there. There's times where my shirt will be pulled up if I'm holding her or something, and I don't even notice that my skin's, touching the air or that my stomach's showing at all. So my husband will tell me to pull my shirt down or whatnot. And they, most people tell me that could go away, in a couple years, or it could never go away. I know my mom's had 2 C-sections with both me and my sister, and she's still numb from both of those, and it's been 26 years since she had me. So who knows? My postpartum bleeding stopped at 4.5 weeks. And I actually just 2 days ago noticed some spotting. So it's been about 4 weeks since my postpartum bleeding stopped. So I'm thinking my period is coming right back. I kind of forgot what it's like to have a period. So the doctor said that it could take a couple months for me to get regular. I am back on just a regular birth control pill, just the basic brand. He said that we'll start with that because it's been so long since I have taken any birth control of any kind. So I don't know what my body is going to need, if this, for some reason causes me to be super hormonal, or, causes me to gain weight, or anything, happens, and we can kind of alter it, from there. But I didn't want to do an IUD or anything like that, or anything super drastic, because we do plan on having another baby by the time, we'll probably start trying around, her 1 year mark. So I figured birth control is fine for now. And if we, for some reason get pregnant sooner, it would not be the end of the world for sure. We want our kids to be pretty close together. What else? Oh, as far as weight loss goes, I still have about 20 or so pounds to lose before I am back down to my pre-pregnancy weight. But if you count my weight before I had actually gotten pregnant, I had started Weight Watchers intentionally to lose some weight before getting pregnant. So if you go by the weight I was before I did Weight Watchers, before I got pregnant with her, if that makes any sense, I am exactly at that. So I'm going to be actually starting Weight Watchers again. I want to start it sometime this month, but it all depends on finances. If not, I'm just going to, really start eating better, because you get into the habit of eating whatever you really want while you're pregnant, and it's kind of a hard habit to break when you get home with them, and you're so busy. It's just really easy to pop things in the microwave, and pop things in the oven, and go out for fast food or whatever. I wasn't drinking like any soda while I was pregnant with her or anything, so I kind of, after she was born, I started drinking soda again because I was craving it, and I got to stop doing that because it's just really sugary. So I'm going to switch back to my Crystal Light, and I'm going to start eating, a healthier breakfast and healthier lunches and all of that. So hopefully I can start taking off some weight, and now that my C-section is completely healed up, I'm going to go ahead and start, exercising a little bit, and taking her for walks. The weather's really starting to get better here, so we can start walking to the park and back, or something like that, doing something just to get out of the house every day. I go back to work at the end of May, May 22nd, I think it is the day, my first day back to work. So I have about 6.5 weeks before I have to go back to work. I really am lucky that I live in California, and I have that extra 6 weeks of paid family leave, because if I had to go back to work leave her at this age, I would probably go crazy. I wouldn't know what to do. I really don't want to, I don't want to go back to work at all, but, it's financially, we have to, or I have to. And my husband will be a stay-at-home dad because he is on permanent disability. So between his mom and my mom and him, we'll have, plenty of people watching her and assisting Tim with her and everything. So it'll all work out. But yeah, this video is getting extremely too long. She's passed out. I still need to wake her up and feed her and then put her down. So yeah, that is our 2-month update for Miss Tara Grace here, and 2-month postpartum update for me. Yeah, so I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm gonna hopefully get some tag videos done. I'm super behind on watching YouTube videos. It seems like I never have time to watch them, and when I do, I start one and then I get like a few minutes into it and then I have to turn it off. So hopefully I can get better with getting videos done and all of that. So thank you, babe. Yeah, so that's it for an update. I'll post some pictures at the end of this of her this whole last month, and then a few pictures of her belly button as well. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Bye.